we'll need 371 wake-up calls.
After all, nothing's got the power of gold.
Drops it in, and the game is underway. Saved by Burnett.
Great game, huh?
Oh, yeah, but listen, I can't talk to you, okay, because I don't want to miss anything.
Or did you hand me my soda, please?
Yeah.
It's deflected to the ground for another great souvenir.
That was my puck. That was my puck.
Cool game, huh?
Yeah, the coolest game on earth. No. No. Did you plan this?
On behalf of the Los Angeles
Opening night of the Larry Robinson era, and the Kings played some defense. They allowed just 24 shots on goal, and they earned the 4-2 victory over the Colorado Avalanche, the game winner with an assist to Wayne Gretzky.
Absolutely great work by the Kings here. And Vitaly Yakhmenov, the young rookie, had a great night. You can see how happy he is. The second goal of the night, that ended up being the game winner.
Both on the power play for Yakhmenov. The Kings are 1-0. The Avalanche 1-1. What a game we saw tonight as the fans go home happy in Los Angeles. 4-2 our final. Bill Pidto.
All right, thanks a lot, guys. Coming up on NHL tonight, we have 11 games, the return of Mario Lemieux. The Devils begin defense of their Stanley Cup, and all the rest. All tonight on NHL 2Night. Hi there, Bill Pidto on NHL Tonight. It is great to have you with us. The return of Mario Lemieux, playing in a regular season game for the first time since April 11th, 1994. Lemieux may not recognize his teammates. Owner Howard Baldwin took a knife to the Pens' budget in the offseason. The result, both Samuelsons are gone, Luc Robitaille is gone, Kevin Stevens and Sean McEachern are in Boston, and Larry Murphy plays for Toronto. And it was the Maple Leafs opening up against Lemieux and the Penguins.
Number 66, Mario Lemieux.
Lemieux's back, just 48 seconds in now. Francis tries to get fancy with the puck, turns it over. Gilmore feeds Nedved. Zdenek Nedved, brother Peter, a shot and a goal. 1-0 leads. Just over 6 minutes later, Pens on the power play. Lemieux in his familiar home in the circle, waiting. Finds Ron Francis. He shoots and scores. It's a 1-1 hockey game. 2 minutes later, another Pens power play. Lemieux in the same spot. This time he shoots. Would he score? It looks good, but penalty. Yager had knocked down Potvin in front. No goal. After a Matt Sundin goal made it 2-1. Penn shorthanded. Richard Park played a little bit last year. A developing situation. A 2-on-1. He shoots and scores. His first NHL goal, and it's tied at 2. Minute and a half later, Leafs very sloppy. McCown gives it up. Yuskevich will give it up. Gilmore will give it up. Peter Nedved says, thank you very much. And it's 3-2. Still in the first. Francis beats Hendrickson on the draw. Francis, the great pass to Yager. He's got to go. 4-2 Pens. Some analysis. This is how scorers score. Yager breaks to the net as soon as the puck is dropped. And the pretty move beats Potvin. Just over a minute left in the first. Todd Gill's shot. Stop. Sundin bangs home the rebound. His second goal of the game. 7 goals in the period. 4-3 Pens after 1. Second period. Pens power play. Lemieux to Zubov. First game is a Penguin. Yager gets the rebound. Beats Francis. One time and a bang. 5-3 Pittsburgh. 3 minutes later now. Pens shorthanded. Shorthanded, they get a 3-on-1. Zubov to Yager to Zubov. Zubov scores. Perfect execution. 6-3 Pittsburgh. More Yager analysis. Watch this move. In slow motion between his legs. He shot it. Didn't score it, but a great move anyway. Third period, power play. Lemieux to Zubov. His shot is stopped, but Thomas Sandstrom banks home the rebound, and Pittsburgh goes on to win 8-3. Lemieux, 4 assists. He had 6 shots on goal. 2 goals apiece for Sandstrom and Francis, who also had 2 assists. Pittsburgh 4 for 7 on the power play. 2 other goals were shorthanded. Yager, who missed most of the preseason with a bad groin, had a goal and 2 assists. Lemieux, numbers. He came back from back surgery on January 26, 1991, had 3 assists in that one. In March of 93, Lemieux had a goal and an assist after missing 20 games after being diagnosed with Hodgkin's disease. On February 12, 1994, Lemieux missed 38 games due to a back injury, returned with a goal and an assist. And in this one, Lemieux, after sitting out all of last year, gets 4 assists. Elsewhere, Panthers and the Devils, the Stanley Cup on display during pregame activity. The banner raised from last year's Stanley Cup championship. First puck would be dropped by Seinfeld actor Patrick Warburton. He's telling Scott Stevens to, Scott, focus. Focus. Scott, focus. That's what he's going to say, right? Focus, Scott, focus, focus. And Scott's listening. First period, Thomas just over from the Islanders tries to get a backhander, but John McClain in there. A shot in the goal, Devils up 1-0. Seconds later, Bobby Holik gets out in front, and he's got a goal. Devils with 2 goals in 29 seconds. They're up 2-0. Still in the first period. Dvorak takes a shot with Martin Baudouin there with the stick save. Devils up 2-0 after 1. Second period, Baudouin. This time, another deflection. Devils still lead 2-0 after 2. Third, John Chambers, the pass to McClain. He's got a shot in the goal. Devils up 3-0. Late in the third, bottom of the screen. Jim Dowd. Right there, called for hooking. Panthers also pull Beezer to add an extra skater. And with Beezer out of the goal, Stéphane Richer, a wide open shot, and it is in there. Closer look, Richer gets help off the deflection there, and that one is in as the Devils go on to win 4-0. Doug McClain losing his first game as head coach of Florida. Brodeur, of course, missed all of preseason because of a contract dispute. He was sharp, although he had to make just 17 saves, just 7 in the final 2 periods to record the 7th shutout of his career. That's the most shutouts for any goalie in the history of the Devils. Panthers now 1-7-2 in their history against New Jersey and NHL tonight. Back of the night. Coming up, Philly at Montreal. Would the Legion of Doom doom the Canadians? The answer to that and more as we roll on right after this.
Nutrageous from Reese's. Peanuts, milk chocolate, caramel, Reese's peanut butter. Nutrageous. Give your mouth a party.
When it comes to relationships,
You're dumping me?
nothing beats confrontation, passion, and the element of surprise.
Ow!
Mallrats, rated R.
That was romantic, right?
Starts Friday, October 20th at theaters everywhere.
There's one antiperspirant to use when you're extra, extra close. Arid Extra, Extra Dry. The one antiperspirant you can trust to give you Arid Double X protection to help stop perspiration before it turns into embarrassing odor. And when you help stop perspiration and odor, who knows what you might start? So come on, go ahead. Use Arid Extra, Extra Dry and get a little closer.
Your car's engine was made for the open road. But that's not where it is day in and day out. Stop-and-go driving can kill an engine by creating deposits and wear that rob performance and shorten engine life. That's why you need the added protection of TM8, a new engine treatment from Valvoline. TM8 coats moving parts with 8 friction-fighting ingredients, including Teflon. So no matter where you are, your engine will run just like it's on the open road. TM8 from Valvoline. Because driving is more stop than go.
When you're Barry Sanders, one of the quickest men in the NFL, some days it seems like no one can touch you. No one can catch you. No one can even come close.
Anyway, coming through. Men on a Mickey D's mission.
Sausage McMuffin with egg, 4-minute milers coming through.
Now you can convert $2 into 2 morning fresh sausage McMuffins with egg, or 2 hot, tempting quarter pounders with cheese. But the clock's ticking, so hurry.
Hey, look who's here. Hey, Louis Letty. Slow-mo Joe.
Barry Sandbag.
You know, that music can only mean one thing. Melrose's Place is all over the place. Fax Barry Melrose a question or email a question, and Barry will give you some kind of answer. Last year, Montreal traded John LeClair, Eric Desjardins, and Gilbert Dion to Philly for Mark Recchi. After the trade, LeClair became a member of the Legion of Doom line that led the Flyers to the Eastern Conference Finals. Desjardins also made a major contribution. Recchi, meanwhile, had 43 points in 39 games with Montreal, but the Canadians still missed the playoffs for the first time in 25 years. Flyers and Canadians from the forum. And the activity. Jacques Plante's son on hand as the Canadians retire his late father's jersey. The 9th Canadian to have his number retired. Patrick Waugh in the net for Montreal. First period. Off the dump in. Waugh turns it over. Patrick Uline walks in. And top shelf and a goal. 1-0 Flyers just 3 minutes in. 11 minutes in now. Still 1-0. John LeClaire goes behind the net. Pass finds Lindros. The Legion of Doom's got a goal. 2-0 Flyers. Waugh says, which way did he go? Minute and a half later, here comes the Legion of Doom. A 3-on-2. Renberg shoots. LeClaire, the former Canadian, got a goal on the rebound. 3-0 Philly. 1:15 later. The floater at Waugh. Trickles right through. Rob DeMaio gets credit for the goal for 2-0 Flyers. Jacques Demers says, what in the world's going on? Second period, more trouble. Brent Fedek gets the pass. Brings it. Waugh's already committed. So Fedek's able to flip it past the Montreal goaltender. 5-0 Flyers. In comes Patrick Lebrecht. Waugh, an awful evening. 5 goals on just 15 shots. Then Kevin Haller's soft shot deflects back in front. Rod Brindamore with the goal. 6-0 Flyers. Canadians had chances, can't convert. Vincent Damphousse stymied by Hextall. Pierre Turgeon, his first full season in Montreal, misses the wide open net. Benoit Brunet can't score on the breakaway. Turgeon's robbed not once but twice by Hextall. Tough opening night for Waugh as Philly wins it 7-1. Waugh gave up 5 goals in 22 minutes of play before he got yanked. He's now 1-10-7 in his career against the Flyers. It's the worst defeat ever for Montreal in a season opener. LeClaire 1 goal and 2 assists. Rangers and the Whalers. Brendan Shanahan introducing him, number 94. Kelly Chase, Jeff Fukaboom. I don't see those. And away they go. Whalers are an early chance. Jeff O'Neill showing his speed. Winds up, shoots. Richter says thank you very much. John Burke, great game. Off the face-off. Stops Kovalev, stops Ferraro, stops Robitaille. Colin Campbell says, you know, what are we going to do? Second period, more Burke. Messier centers, Pat Verbeek a shot, save Burke. Verbeek another shot, Burke another save. He's not done. Sellout crowd. And watching the Whalers and watching Burke make unreal saves. More Burke. Wayne Presley breaks in behind the D. Burke makes a save. Burke 31 saves after 2 periods. Still in the second. Glenn Wesley in slow motion. It's a slow motion shot, but it's a hard shot anyway. 1-0 Whalers after 2. Third period. Here's Shanahan. Behind the net, centers it. Loose puck goes to Kelly Chase, and he's got a goal. 2-0 Hartford. Whalers run away and high. Nick Olean, hello to Doug Lidster. John Burke and the Whalers, an impressive 2-0 victory over the New York Rangers. 37 saves for Burke, his first shutout since January of 1994. Chase's goal was his first since February of 94. Rangers, though, outshot Hartford 37-29, but the Whalers win their first opener since 1986. Another NHL Tonight fact of the night. Isles and the Bruins introducing the new Fleet Center. First period, Todd Ellick, first year with Boston. He's on the break. Gets it to Kevin Stevens, a former Penguin on the right wing side. Stevens beats Sandy Mulder. First goal ever at the Fleet Center, 1-0 Boston. 26 seconds later, Adam Oates to Cam Neely. Yeah. Bruins up 2-0. Islanders on the power play. Halpy the puck to Travis Green. He's got a goal. Isles go down 2-1 after 1. Second period. Ray Bork to Adam Oates. Finds Neely, who scores on the deflection. Was his stick too high? Remember, can't be above the crossbar. We have a conversation. And it turns out that the goal would count for Neely. Bruins up 3-1. Still second period. It's going to be Todd Bertuzzi, the rookie. Wraps around the goal from behind the net. Islanders trail 3-2. Third period now. Bork, the pass to Neely in front. He finds the back of the net. 14th career hat trick from Neely. Boston's up 4-2. Still in the third. Wendell Clark, the new Islander. Kirk Muller gets the rebound. He's got a goal. Isles down 4-3. New York on the way back. Halpy, the shot. Lane Locker the save. Loose puck. Travis Green finds it. Oh, we got a tie hockey game. It's a 4-4 hockey game. Isles with a chance to win. Pat Flatley with a chance to win the game. Oh, hit the post. We're going to overtime in OT. Hello, Mike Milbury. Oates finds Ellick, who gets the puck in the net. Goal doesn't count because the net was dislodged. Tommy Soderstrom, it turns out, as you watch again, dislodged the net, no goal. Game ends in a 4-4 tie. Trivia buffs, take note. The first shot in the new Fleet Center was taken by Wendell Clark. Mocker made the first save. Former Bruin Bob Sweeney had the first penalty. Muley the hat trick. He had a hat trick in the season opener last year. And Milbury, who spent 20 years in the Boston organization, ties his first game as the Islanders coach. Coming up, what else? More highlights. Chicago into the Shark Tank to face San Jose. A swing and a miss, and much more after this.
For years, Don Giovanni's Pizza Restaurant and Cafe has been tempting hungry mouths with their delicious crusts, super sauce with plenty of cheese, and tantalizing toppings served piping hot, fresh from the oven. It's the best pizza in town. Eat in, take out, or call for delivery. We also specialize in pasta dishes, dinners, platters, and house specialties, all served daily in our spacious dining room or new cafe. Don't forget our strombolis, hoagies, and steaks. Don Giovanni's has it all. Enjoy Giovanni's Pizza Restaurant and Cafe, 7100 Castor Avenue.
It's the best, baby.
It's the Breakfast of Champions, Cartoon Network style. Carrot Top AM Mayhem. Weekdays 7 to 9, only on Cartoon Network.
And stop by Franklin Mills Mall from October 6th through October 27th and receive a free special preview video of Carrot Top's AM Mayhem with $50 or more in purchases from mall merchants. Visit Franklin Mills Mall Information Desk for complete details. And watch Carrot Top's AM Mayhem weekday mornings from 7 to 9, only on Cartoon Network.
Prepare yourself for a major bomb threat. The season is here, and so is the magazine that defines it all. ESPN's College Basketball, the best and brightest Bible of hoop stats and team previews, picks and predictions, coaching tips, and crunch time coverage. So if you're a fan or a fanatic, buy it, read it, know your stuff, because if college hoops is a way of life, then ESPN's College Basketball magazine is your guide. On newsstands October 10th.
Welcome back on the fly. Other hockey news, notes, and information. Ottawa acquires restricted free agent Frank Nussel from Calgary. The Senators still have to sign him. Colorado re-signs holdout Scott Young, who was a restricted free agent. And Alexei Yashin, who left Ottawa on Thursday, is playing for Russia's Central Red Army team. Because he's under contract with the Senators claim NHL rules prohibit Yashin from playing in Russia. Ottawa GM Randy Sexton says the matter is now in the league's hands. Chicago Blackhawks lost in the Western Conference Finals last year to Detroit, losing 3 of the 4 games in overtime. The one big change, the coach, Daryl Sutterbretter, out. Craig Hartsburg, who has never been a head coach in the NHL, in. Chicago at San Jose, the Sharks essentially the same team that shocked Calgary in the first round of the playoffs last year. And let's take a look at this one. There's Hartsburg, his first NHL game as coach. Early first period, no score, power play. Ozolinsh, who just signed. Clearing attempt, blast, won by Ed Belfour. Ozolinsh the goal, Sharks up 1-0. Still 1-0 San Jose. Eric Daze, hey, he's got a goal, 1-1. Second period, 2-1 Blackhawks. Probert back in the league this year to Savard. Great play there. Chicago's up 3-1. Sharks will come back late in the third, 3-2 Chicago. Ragnarsson here, a shot and a goal. Ties the game at 3. Then, less than a minute later, Chris Chelios with the game tied at 3. He gets the pass and knocks it in there. Give the game winner there to Chelios. Got the great pass from Bernie Nichols. And Chicago goes on to win by the final score of 4-3. Blackhawks with 4 different goal scorers. Sean Donovan, I should say, for San Jose, his first NHL goal. Probert, his first game for Chicago, 1 assist. Blues in the Caps. Scoreless in the first period. Pat Peak to Gonchar. Beats Brant Fuhr, who had an awful game. 1-0 Caps. Second period. Caps are shorthanded. Ken Klee with Glee on the breakaway. A shot and a goal with 2-0 Caps. Still in the second period. Blues not getting it done. Jeff Norton to Jeff Portnoy. Oh, he misses. Mike Keenan says, you know, we paid Portnoy all that money, and, you know, he's got to put the puck in the net. About 6 seconds left in the second. Kind of Walchuk to Joey Juneau. The breakaway as the clock winds down. Yes! And it counts. And the Caps go on to win by the final score of 4-1. Remember, Bondra and Pabanka are playing in the IHL, but the Caps get 4 goals anyway against Fuhr. 17 saves for Casey, a goal and an assist for Peak, 2 assists for Keith Jones. Caps now 6-0-0 against the Blues since March of 1991. Sabres and the Senators. Dominic
Gets it off in the corner. Senators still the man advantage and shot right on. Here's the rebound in front. Oh, Hasek on his backside makes the save on Chorski.
More Hasek denies Kennyworth. Then from his back kicks away to puck. And what do we have here? What do we have? We don't know what we have. Third period, game tied at 1. Garrett Galley, he's got a goal. The Sabres were up 2-1. They win it 3-1, winning Ted Nolan's coaching debut as Buffalo goes on to win 3-1. 38 saves for Hasek. As bad as Ottawa has been, it's the first time Ottawa has ever lost a season opener. Ottawa outshot Buffalo 39-19, but it did not matter. Coming up, Colorado becomes a first team